Alright, I wanted to do one more video for you. I was out looking at some things tonight, and considering the rally we had going into the close today, I wanted to look at the overall markets altogether and give you just a basic technical outlook of what we're looking for. Here we have the Dow 15-minute chart. As you see, we're right up against some major resistance right here, right as the market double bottomed off of this upward trend line. Made double bottom right here. Now we actually run into some really good resistance here. We're probably gonna gap down tomorrow, just because I'm not sure. I don't know what's gonna happen with their earnings tomorrow, but right now, just I know the futures are probably ticking down a little, not a lot, but they're gonna be ticking down. And again, we're at some severe resistance right now, short-term resistance. Stochastics are a little oversold, so I'm expecting us to pull back here. I think we're going to be very bullish in this market if we could break through the high of the day today, today's high of the day tomorrow. So look for a pullback, maybe a gap down to start off the morning, and maybe a retest of this level. And we need to really break through that. If not, I could actually see this market continuing to gyrate in this level right here. If we look at the 60-minute chart, you can see there's a downward trend line here, right at the 60-minute, on the 60-minute chart, a perfect one that started back October 12th, October 11th, and it comes down, and we're hitting it right now. We're also hitting it, so there's 2 points of resistance we're hitting right now. So take that in consideration. We need to break down. If we break through this resistance, that means we're also gonna break through this downward trend line. It's gonna be a very bullish move, and we'll continue higher. So something to watch on the Dow. That's just for the Dow watchers out there. I know a lot of people watch the S&P. I like to watch the S&P myself, and that's it. So while we're talking, we might as well talk about a couple different stocks we have here. Let's take a look what we're looking at here. Here's the S&P actually, the S&P 500 index, and that's another. Again, off the lows. The stochastics are actually getting a little oversold here, which I like. So we're down at this level here, and we can still stay down at this level. So we have to watch this. We're going to watch for a bounce here. We could actually watch for this one to head back up. We'll see how this whole market plays out. Just a basic some trend lines I want you to watch out for tomorrow. Basically on the Dow, probably you can watch around 13,740. In that area. Bring up your charts, do the exact research. You know how to do that. And if not, I'll be talking about tomorrow. I'm just not going to get too exact tonight because I just want to go over a basic, just the basic, some trend lines and resistances, and where we might want to look for some support tomorrow. So look at that. Also, I forgot a couple things I forgot to mention on the watch list for tomorrow. Of course, Microsoft coming out with earnings. That's a big one, all right? And I just want to say one thing. I expect a gap up tomorrow, especially on everyone. I feel there's going to be a lot of hype on Microsoft tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of people talking about it. Fast money guys were talking about it all day today, saying, oh, Microsoft this, Microsoft that. Almost a little too much hype in the market on Microsoft. But what I like to do is I'm taking a look at the monthly chart. I'm going way out, all right? And I'm looking at this thing, and I'm saying, Jesus. This thing has been trading in this range right here. It hasn't actually traded above this range since 2001. This range right here. Oh, what happened there? Just disappeared. Basically the $31 area since back to 2001. That's 7 years in this range. 7 years. I mean, in 7 years, you think Microsoft is going to be able to break out of a trading range or come out with something new. I mean, tomorrow they're going to have to do something. I expect them to do something. The first point of major resistance is going to be at 35. I mean, wouldn't that be just great that we bust loose tomorrow and we're up 3 points? I mean, that's going to be hard to see, but you just never know. I'm going to be watching Microsoft. I expect it to run tomorrow into the close. I think there's going to be a lot of talk about it, a lot of talk about Xbox. A lot of talk about the quantum ad revenues that they're going to be getting. So watch this one closely. Another one that I'm we'll be watching tomorrow. It's an IPO that came out today. It's a Chinese IPO, so we're not going to really have a big chart for it. Probably won't even, nothing will probably even come up on it. My mouse stops breaking. Anyway, it's LTF, and let me actually bring up the 5-minute chart on that LTF. And you see that ran into the close today. It opened up about 20. What did it open up at? It opened up around $27. Ran up to 33. I bought some right at the close because it was closing on a strong. It's a Chinese stock. You just don't know what these Chinese stocks are going to do. So here's something that might have some momentum tomorrow. And I think that's it for now. I wanted just to touch base on the overall market outlook. I do expect the market to kind of be down tomorrow. And if we do show some strength, that'll be great. That'll be absolutely fantastic. One last thing here. Let me see. Looking at the NASDAQ here. I like the NASDAQ a lot. If you look at the monthly chart of the NASDAQ, you go all the way back. You can see this is where the tech bubble was. From 98 pretty much to end of 99 or at the beginning of 2000. I mean, what a run. Alright, what a run here. What I was playing with today, I was just playing with a trend line here. I'm not saying that this is an exact science or anything, but just say this thing didn't experience bubble and just experienced its growth at a steady incline like this. At this time in 2007, we should be at about 3,000. All right. I mean, just saying, if this thing continued to climb like a normal uptrend would do, I mean, so we're still 1,000 points off the NASDAQ. I definitely see us moving up. This does look like a pretty steep incline here, but again, I just wanted to show you that type of comparison there. It just looks interesting. And to see us going, maybe even get up to this level before we see some type of severe correction. I mean, this might take 2-3 years to get up here, but tech is the way to go. All right, I'll leave you with that. I'll see you in the morning. Don't forget to tune in to DayTraderRadio.com. That's DayTraderRadio.com. Try the Winamp link. I know I have to fix my website. I'm working on getting an updated chat room going and some other things, and that's it. All right. Talk to you tomorrow. I will give you some earnings. I forgot to tell you, but watch for the pre-market video tomorrow. I'll update you on the earnings and stuff situation for tomorrow. All right. Good night.